oiled up weirdos grinding on each other. I don't understand.
It should be brown and red.
Well, they changed the pride flag.
Yeah, they actually put brown on it because they needed to represent the fucking scat community. Which is like 95% of the game.
It was horrible. Like, we're trying to tell people in the Discord not to be like, let's look at you.
I'm allowed to be a hypocrite.
No, you're not.
So then... right. Jimmy Uso wins, and then he runs backstage to Reigns for acknowledgement, like a puppy who just played fetch. But Heyman tells him, no, now's not the time. So Reigns comes out for his State of the Universal title address. Heyman's blabbing, and he goes, it's time for Roman to do something that's never been done on network television. Everyone's like, wow, what kind of depravity is about to happen? And before Reigns can do anything, Edge's music hits, makes his return, spears Reigns into oblivion. And he's trying to do a concerto, but then Ginny comes out and saves Reigns. Edge is back.
It's great.
So what you're telling me is that a group of men decided that, you know what, we were writing a show, you know what, we're going to have Edge, like at the end of the show, you know, one of the biggest stars, the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, we're going to have him return at the end of the show. And to be the buffer before that, we're going to show a match for 20 minutes between Jimmy Uso and Dolph Ziggler, and hope people don't change the channel.
That's a great point.
Yep.
Like, can you do anything right?
No. Bruce.
No, they
I
can't.
heard a rumor, I don't know if this is true, that Pritchard is out as head writer of SmackDown. I don't know if that's true. I don't see how anyone else can be any worse than he's been doing. Did you see that story about that writer that got fired?
Yeah, she didn't know anything about wrestling, right? He like flat out admitted.
She didn't know. Now she is a comedian, so she may have been joking on this podcast she was on, but she didn't know Bobby Lashley's name. She referred to the Hurt Business as some black guys in suits. She said she never watched wrestling before. She said that her friend said it was demeaning that she's working for a wrestling company. It's like, do they vet these people before they hire them?
I can see that.
Good.
I was gonna say, I just know how all these stupid corporate assholes act. It's probably like a strategy to get a better story. We'll hire a writer, not tell them it's for wrestling. We'll get a really good one, then we'll put it in the wrestling show. So she's probably telling the truth. Her job is probably to come up with stories. They don't tell her it's for wrestling.
The guy who got the highest ratings ever, you haven't called him? Like, I understand.
Tony Khan says he stays.
Russo already dealt with him.
All right, we're going to talk about it.
Russo cut the promo. But fucking, he's the, I understand Russo doesn't even want to work for you. He's got his podcast network, but you want call. You're getting rent. If you don't watch wrestling, you won't call. Not for the highest ratings things.
Yeah.
Like, Russo already put you under the bottom, and you had the same holdback that he got you out of it. Give me a leave. Sure. Get me the right figure. I would purposely make the show even worse than it is. Anyway.
So don't make the dick with it, like with the Usos. I think we talked about this before. Don't even make it, subtle. Just make them full out try to be black.
Or just make them literally just make them John Cena. Just have them do this. I don't remember that at all. You just not good, but thank you for the $5. Do you want to do the Danielson?
Yes, you emailed it to me?
I did.
All right.
Danielson, you don't remember Danielson?
Yes, the Dark Horse, the original Dark Horse.
He'll probably be
Danielson, one of my big 5 wrestlers of all time. I know about him.
No, we're talking about the guy with the big old fucking Lincoln beard. He made a couple of videos about us. I only saw the first one, so rather than doing regular response video, I figured we'd give you all a treat and do a live response to Danielson. Now, unfortunately, if we do this trap beard, we're going to have to put the backstage. I don't want it to look like we're ganging up on him.
All right, that's fair. I get it. The black guy, gang. Oh, I see what you do. I see.
Listen, Trap Queen is a Caucasian woman.
I'm also a woman. We're dating, we do not fight, so.
That's right, Trap. So y'all have to. I'll put you backstage, and if we're finished, I'll bring you all back. That's it.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, I love you both. Oh,
Back by
what was that?
I might have some guests with me. When I
Oh, boy. Fuck you. All right. Bye, Chucky.
Wow. All right. So
first of all, Danielson's new persona, as Wrestling Jesus alluded to when he was on our stream last, is the Dark Horse Purge, which is so awesome. Now, I watched this video a while ago and haven't really done anything. Saying this man is fucking psychotic. Just what he's talking about has nothing to do with us, but he keeps like reframing it as if we're directly related to the horse shit he's talking about.
all right, now his video is 25 minutes long. Are we gonna do the whole thing?
I would like to. That's why I'm saying this is going to take a long time.
Oh, that's
But
right.
I think the people watching will enjoy it.
All right, and you know what? To celebrate this occasion of roasting Danielson once again, I'm shocked it's still a thing. I'm breaking out an actual Cuban.
Oh, deep. One of their commie cigars.
This is actually a Cuban. All right, So, Righty, I can see your face. I probably won't hear you if you tell me to stop. So just like wave at me when you want me to press pause. All right? Here we go.
Back tonight.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So I had made an entire 21-minute video, and I got some of the information wrong. I'm not afraid to admit that.
Can you just...
And I would have been calling somebody out.
I just want to frame this. This is the man who's got to be close to 50 at this point. On the internet, behind an account that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in a detective costume. Now, I know if he sees this and he replies, you go, oh, you didn't reply to my argument. You just made fun of my profile picture. No, stupid. I'm making fun of your profile picture, and we're going to address what you're saying. Okay? Thank you.
Please, very, very thorough.
Yes.
Unjustifiably. And so I wanted to double check and make sure what I thought had been told was accurate. And it turns out I misunderstood what I was told. You know, somebody told me something and I misunderstood it. So
I can't stare at this turtle.
The wrong person. However, good thing for me is that when I make my rant videos, I tend to go in about a million different directions.
So, you know, guys, it's just good old me. You know, I can't help myself. I go every which way. I'm just a master genius.
You know, just shoot from the hip.
I'm not used to hearing him without the sounds of like rain hitting his windshield.
Finding my way to the Smart Busters. And so, I kind of do have issue with those guys.
Why? We'll get to this fucking lunatic in probably 5 years.
That video we made was 7 years ago.
Everybody's talking about it in this video.
You're kidding. You still think TNA's gonna pull itself up there, pal? Let's see.
Especially their fans who always want to try and remind me or tell me how I got home by the Smart Busters.
A giant version of yourself. And when you do that, you're going to get reminded of it. Sorry, bro. How about you take your medication before you make a video? It's not...
It's a video burial we made of him. It's got like 30,000 views.
But and it's not because Danielson's an interesting guy. He's such a fucking weirdo.
You know, you can search for Danielson and get that. Nobody knows who he is.
So we're going to cut out the parts, the unnecessary parts.
The whole thing is on
straight
there.
Don't make this video.
This was kind of my issue with this.
We haven't mentioned this. Why is it an issue? We haven't mentioned this guy in years.
Smart Busters back in the day, and they were to talk about the WWE wellness policy. And, Smart Buster.
It's like
He's not going to bring up the
it's been there for years.
He's not going to start with the wellness policy shit again. You can't do it. That's not what's happening. Please.
Fan base. It's not the... I would say...
Fucking idiot.
And in great detail and explain everything far greater than the goddamn Smart Busters can explain to you why Chris Benoit is guilty. Far greater than any of the bullshit that's come out on why Chris Benoit did what he did. Nobody can explain the constant contradictions.
He's getting angry.
The district attorney, Scott fucking Ballard. Nobody can explain why he said, oh, Daniel did have needle marks on his arm, and then turn right the fuck around and, he There were old needle marks or, you know, fucking this, fucking that. He had fragile legs. He was small for his size.
No, what's that? Fucking this or fucking that? Okay, well, that Jamison's convinced me. What did he just say? What the fuck was that?
Wishy-washy. He's getting into this weird conspiracy realm. This is where these people lose me completely. Come on, it's painfully obvious that the guy was fucked up and there was something wrong.
As soon as the police showed up, they're like, okay, you got a murder-suicide. Go ahead, sir.
Then turn around and go the complete opposite way of that. That investigation was a fucking joke.
Sure it was, because you were right there. You were hands-on involved in the investigation. You know exactly what happened during the investigation, because you were there. You were there when Owen died. You were there when they were carrying him out. You saw that he didn't look well. You were the only one there saying, I think Owen looks good. And then here you are, you were right there.
He showed up to the crime scene dressed like this asshole turtle.
Yeah. You was there in fucking Atlanta, Georgia. Then we're home going, something ain't right here. I don't think all is square. You stupid.
Sure, this is
Just
Educate yourself before you come try to argue with me.
educate yourself, he says. How do you go to school for a fucking retard?
Researching, investigating, looking into what I
Investigate like private investigator Michelangelo.
for fuck's sake. That goes over the details. I've looked at the crime scene.
See photos. You can just sit there and see photos like, hey, you can let me just for prints in the hell of a shape and you tonight, you fucking retard. I looked at the crime scene photos. You know your data's so stupid. You get the crime scene photos. You get you and your forensically minded brain determined from looking at JPEGs on the internet that the murder didn't happen. What did you see? Present your evidence, stupid.
Benoit checked into the Cecil Hotel.
It's not that I want to see the photos with the bodies, but